Do you want a free and detailed weighted pull-up specialization program? In today's episode, I'll be giving you guys exactly that. Weighted pull-up is one of my favorite upper body exercises of all time, and I actually dedicate a lot of my back size to the weighted pull-up. Now, as far as why I like the lift so much, I just love the simplicity of it. I really like moving my body through space with or without additional loads. And I also like how time-tested the exercise is. I like how it's always been there since day one. It's still here till this day, and it's not going away anytime soon just because of how effective the exercise is. Now, with the weighted pull-up specialization program, I'm going to give you guys, this is a system I ran a couple months back for 6 weeks, and it helped me take my pull-up from 75 pounds for 3 reps to 90 pounds for 3 reps. And if I were to continue running the program, I would have kept making progress. But keep in mind, I was working a lot on my lower body and trying to fix some issues, and things are getting a lot better now. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on that in another video. Back to the program. I'll be posting it right here. And before anybody clicks the X button, I just want you guys to watch the video to its full completion to really understand the key points about the programming. It's not enough to just read the paper. There's also some key tips that you might be missing out on. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. If you want to build a stronger weighted pull-up, or if you know somebody who wants to do the same thing, I would invite you to share this video with them. So let's get into it.
So welcome aboard to the program. This is day 1 where we're doing the intensity day, which is really to train that nervous system and get used to that heavy weight. Now, I'm doing the 3x3 every week, and that's actually how I added the 15 pounds to my weighted pull-up. But the other option besides the 3x3 is you could do a 5x5 first week, 4x4 second week, 3x3 third week, 2x2 on the 4th week, and you could do a 1x1 on the 5th week. That's also a great way to do it. A lot of lifters have done the same thing as well. So that really is your choice. Just make sure you follow one of them and you just stick by it. Now we're on day 2, which is the middle of the week. This is the light day. So obviously you're doing other exercises besides these, just to clarify, but you want to make sure on your light day in the middle of the week that you're incorporating some kind of horizontal pulling movement done with the fat grip. The fat grip combined with the calisthenics element is going to have direct carryover to your weighted pull-ups. It's also great for forearm growth, bigger biceps, all that good stuff. But if you don't have a pair of fat grips, you could also just use a pad. And now on day 2, you also want to make sure that you're doing some kind of hanging ab exercise. It could be like a hang leg raise. This is also going to have carryover because you're going to be less shaky during the pull-up. You have a stronger core. It's just very specific to the pull-up. Now, as far as the hang leg raise is concerned, you could do with your feet touching the bar eventually, so progressive calisthenics, or you could just go heavier over time. The choice really is yours. So you could put a dumbbell between your legs, between your thighs, and just progressively add weight like that. Now we're on day 3, and you want to do some wide grip pull-ups. I really like wide grips on the volume days. Volume days, we're getting around 8 reps more or less, and these are optional in the sense that you could also pause in these. The pause is optional. So if you don't want to pause, not the end of the world, but I like to pause in the volume day too. I actually got this tip from Little Beast M. He's a beast with the pull-ups. I reached out to him, and that's what he recommended as well before I started running the system. Now here's a little bonus. You want to make sure you're also doing some pushing weighted calisthenic exercises. So I really like weighted dips. It's a good way to complement the weighted pull-ups because they're both moving the whole body through space, except now you're just pushing. So just using a plate for this demonstration, but make sure you're incorporating some kind of pushing exercise where you're moving your whole body through space. If you can't do dips, maybe you could do some handstand push-ups. Speaking of push-ups, you could also incorporate the push-up in your program because that's another lift where you're really moving the whole body through space as well. So you could put a plate on your back, you could use a weight vest, you could use chains, you could use bands. I made a video on that, which you could also check out. So that's pretty much it. That's the weighted pull-up specialization program. And yeah.
All right, so there you guys have it. Hope you learned something from today's episode. That's the free weighted pull-up specialization program. So once again, if you may have missed it, the program is right here. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I really want to know your feedback and if this helped you out. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.